Ready? Hello students, today we are going to learn the basic code snippet of C programming language. So to start with, there are two standard library headers that has to be included using hash include tag. Hash include stdio.h. stdio.h stands for standard input output header and console input output header. These are two compulsory standard library which need to be included for every C program. Then comes the main function. What does the main function do? Main function is the entry point of a C program application. So inside the main, we are going to pass a printf statement. I'm going to give a message, a simple message, hello world, inside a double quotes. And all the printf statement needs to be terminated with a semicolon within a curly braces. So main function is my entry point of an application. Then after this, we are going to compile this code. So for compiling this code, we are going to compile and run the above program with an IDE which supports C language. So for this, we are using Turbo C++ IDE in order to compile the given source code. So the entire thing is called as a source code. What are source code? Source code are those code which can be compiled and run. Okay. So source code are the code which can be compiled and run. These are the basic snippet code which is written in C programming. So what does hash include do? Hash include stdio.h, hash include console input output.h. stdio.h stands for standard input output.header, console input output.header. Then there is a main function. Inside the main function, I am passing a message hello world, which is going to be printed on the console with the help of a printf statement. So for printing a statement in C language, we are going to take the help of printf statement. Okay, and the entire thing which I have written is called as a source code. As I said earlier, source code are nothing but a code which can be compiled or run, unlike pseudo code which cannot be compiled or run. Okay, so for this code, we can take any of the editor. We can choose any of the editor we want, but the most popular one is Turbo C++ editor, which is going to be used in our session for today. So I hope you got the basic syntax of writing the code for a basic C program, and the extension for saving the file in C will always be .c. The extension for saving a file in C will always be .c extension. Okay. And then finally, after compiling, we are going to create a file which is called as .obj file. So what does obj file will do? It will compile the object source code into an obj file, and after linking the file, we are going to create the exe file in order to execute the given program with any of the chosen editor. In this case, the editor is Turbo C++. So you can write the code in any of the editor of your choice, but I am personally using Turbo C++ editor because I am finding that editor very helpful to write the C code. Okay, so this was all about the basic syntax of a C programming language. So as I said, main is an entry point. So what does main do? What does the main function do? The main function is the function which is required for every C programming. So it's an entry point or an execution point. Whenever we compile a C program, a compiler looks for the main function first. It won't come to the library files, it will come to the main function. Unless until he find the main function, then he'll go for the header files or the library functions. That means standard input output or console input output. So he'll look for the main function. If there is no main function found, there will be an error, compilation error, error in thread main. So it will always look for the main function first. It will always look for the execution point of an application. Then it will go to the header file and look for the respected function. So this printf function which I am using out here is coming from the header file standard input output. So printf function is responsible for printing the statement on the console. Okay, and console input output dot h header file is used for all the console related outputs. Like if you want to have clear screen function, you can also have clear screen function also. What does clear screen function do? It will erase the previous output and it will give you a fresh one. And there is also a function called as getch. So getch function, most of the editor doesn't require clear screen and getch. But if you are going to use Turbo C++ editor, we are going to provide these two functions, and these two functions are there in the standard library console input output. So clear screen function is always used for clearing the previous output and giving it a fresh one. And what does getch do? Getch will hold the screen, hold the output at the screen at runtime until any key is pressed. So if you are going to execute the program, it will hold the output for you on the screen until any key is pressed. So that is the basic use of getch function. So getch function and clear screen function. I hope you got the difference between the two. So these two functions, clear screen and getch, these are there in the header file which I have included, that is console input output, that is responsible for that. And what about printf statement? Printf statement is there inside the standard input output dot header. So this was all about the basic structure of C program. So this is the basic C programming structure. That is all we can say as of now. So as the session progresses, we are going to learn more about C programming languages, like data types, how to work with data types, variables, what are loops, conditional statements, what are arrays, functions, structures. So we are going to see that as the session progresses. So I'm signing off the session. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you very much.